Hey friends, welcome back for a small little bite-sized dose of inspiration, motivation, and information to help you live your best life from the inside out. Today's video is going to be really short, and it's intended to help support you during this very stressful time as we enter into holiday season, or what can potentially be a stressful time and a hectic time of year. So I wanted to just take this time to remind you to step back and to just analyze what is priority versus urgent. There's a very big difference. Sometimes we can confuse the two, thinking about what is urgent is our priority, and that is not often the case. I want to remind you that the urgent stuff will get done. It will percolate to the surface, but if you take what is urgent and drawing your attention and make that the most important thing, what happens is all of the things that are a priority to you get actually shelved, and that is not how we want to be living our lives. And this is not how we can be leading from our own heart center, is from when we are exploring and honoring what is a priority to us. I also want to just remind you that even though we are capable of multitasking, particularly as strong, independent, successful women, that multitasking is not the objective. It's not just because you can do it all doesn't mean you are meant to do it all. There are other people that can be delegated to, that can support you, that can help you. I also want to remind you that when we are doing this kind of multitasking thing, what we're doing is we're kind of doing everything on an average type of basis, or there's balance in, or that's what we're attempting to, is create this balance between all of these tasks where nothing is really like, you know what, I'm shutting everything else out to focus on this one particular thing that's really important to me. It's my priority. So what happens is when we do multitask and we have this kind of balance, or this attempted form of balance, is that we end up getting mediocre results across the board. And that is not the most, it doesn't serve the highest version of ourselves when we're just getting mediocre results across all of the things. Some things we are not meant to do. Some things are just not in our zone of genius. That is not where we shine. That is not our priority, even though we can actually do it. So I want to invite you to consider to allow the things that are your priority to come to the surface and focus on that and shut the rest out. There are different times and seasons in our life where different things are going to take the driver's seat. That's going to be the most important thing. Sometimes it's going to be our career. Sometimes it's going to be our family. Sometimes it's going to be our health. Sometimes it's going to be our relationship. Sometimes it's going to be financial. And just honor that it doesn't have to be all important at the same time. And to allow this idea of balance. As a yoga teacher, I mean, I strive for that for years, that it doesn't exist, and that's not how we want to live. It's just like a balance across all areas. In some seasons and times in our life, we want to shine. We want to have something as our priority so that we can get some momentum, so we can get some results. Maybe it's your health, maybe whatever it is you're focusing on, let that thing be the driving force of what you do. So I would invite you to ask yourself, what is most important to you? What do you want to make your priority? Is it peace? Is it ease? Is it sleep? Is it energy? Is it money? Is it your career? Is it your mindset? Is it your family? Is it your health? And allow that and honor that to be in the driver's seat. Allow that to be in place number one, at least for a period of time, where you can get some forward traction, some momentum. That is my invitation for you, and my deepest hope today, that you ditch the multitasking, the balance, and let something, your priority, be the priority. Let that be your priority this week. I hope that helps. And if you need any help, feel free to reach out at any time. I do have some resources that are available to you. I'll link them up here below, but I do have a stress guide. It's really intended to help support you in times where your cortisol levels are high and where you can be really stalling yourself, and tools and mechanisms to help navigate those stressful periods of time, because we all have them. So it's my deepest hope that you can find some ease by decluttering and really focusing on what is important to you and your priority. And I wish you all the best and forward moving progress. Thanks. Catch you next time. Bye for now.